Hey, what's going on? We back again. Bakari Forever. We got the beautiful Steph and my
Hey.
man Just.
Yo,
And I don't know how much you guys picked up, but we were talking about how many times a day do you think about sex?
Mhm.
And I say I think about it probably a lot. Let's just say a lot. I think about it a lot. You
Even
know,
at work.
not at work. Not at work. See, like there's certain moments, like
Got it.
because like if I'm at work and I'm thinking about patients or whatever, I'm not thinking about sex.
Okay.
Or if I'm in the gym, I'm definitely not thinking about sex.
you're not looking at the ass
I
walking
was gonna
around?
say, what if it's a hot girl with the
Honestly,
leggings on, showing all the
honestly,
goodies?
not thinking about sex. I just think, okay, that's nice. I'm not thinking of sex though. I'm thinking, okay, that's nice. But when I'm in the gym, I'm locked in. I'm focused. I'm thinking about my goals of how I want to get bigger and stuff like that. Like I
Right.
really don't think about it. But any other time, trust me, that's it's on my mind.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
what you said? How many times you think?
I think, yeah, we all think about sex all day and all of that, but I think it's more so dependent on how much sex I'm getting. You dig what I'm saying? Like, if you're not getting any sex at the moment, if you're in the dirt at the moment,
Hmm.
I think it's probably on your brain more.
Right,
Now, don't
right.
get me wrong though. When you are having sex, of course, maybe then you get dressed, go to work or whatever. You probably might think about the person like, damn, we had fun this morning and
I
whatever.
was
But
just gonna say, like, if you having morning sex,
but
that's
you
gonna be on
know
your
that it's
mind.
there though.
Like,
You
damn,
know
that
that
was
it's
good.
there though. You know that is a guarantee there rather than random sex just
Got it.
every
Got it.
few
That makes
Right.
sense.
weeks
All
or
right. Right now, we all single, but like in a relationship, have you ever thought about sex with someone else?
No.
when I'm in a relationship.
No.
Um, you try to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? You try to stay focused. You try to not think about it too much. But I think, what I'm saying, that's what they say is everybody's not a cheater and some people are cheaters. But I think cheaters, it comes from what you can get. You dig what I'm saying? Not every female, not every male gets hollered at every single day, but some people do. You dig what I'm saying? Like there's men just for you being who you are. It could be different things. Girls like guys light eyes, light, dark
Hmm.
muscles, whatever the case may be, they're hollering at him. So if you just on a daily basis living your life, not doing much, you're not getting hollered at, then But if you're getting hollered at, you're like, damn, I don't want to cheat, but that joint right there was bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
even I mean, listen, that doesn't mean necessarily mean you have to cheat, but I'm saying like, you're just thinking about it, like, But I guess if your partner is satisfying you, the right way,
Hmm.
you won't even have to think about,
You won't.
anybody else. Real talk.
most definitely. But
No matter how bad the other person is, you just, you're focused on wherever you already have. So that pretty much solves itself.
Yeah.
mm,
So okay, now if you had one wish, what would it be?
one wish.
One wish.
Me personally, it's a lot of, we go all say we all got 1,000 wishes, but just the
If you had one though.
I wish I ain't gonna lie. I wish I could possibly go back to somebody who I had maybe in high school who I was really feeling and possibly give them a chance to be with them for years to come and have babies all by the same person. I don't want like multiple baby mothers and stuff like that. So I would wish that maybe I would have did that right a little bit differently.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I want to take a relationship wishes or whatever. I
Okay,
don't want to say
relationship wish. We
like
could do that.
I
What
wish
relationship
for
wish?
30 million or some shit. That's a
Right,
whole different
right.
type of wish.
Yeah, I
But
was gonna say, make me rich. Hello.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? But as far as that type of relationship, I wish go about that differently. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Um, but it's funny though how things transpire. Like, you say that, you wouldn't have, the kids you have, and those kids are particular. They're different. They're special. They're like, you can't get them with any other partner but the
Hmm.
one you had them with.
Yep.
So, what I mean, I wouldn't take back,
You only know that now that they're born, but you don't know what they will be if it was a
true,
different
but
kid.
that's why this is a wish, knowing that you can go back, I would not change that. I
Yeah,
love
that
my
yeah,
son. My son
definitely.
is everything. But if I had one wish, relationship wise, it would be to um obviously, what every quintessential man would want is have a loyal woman, that's to me, for me, by my side, um respectful, um and just all those things that come with the perfect woman, which does not exist,
When you
because
say loyal woman, do you think
I mean
that
in every aspect. I'm not just talking about cheating. I mean like loyal to me in like, all right,
do you
like
think we make them unloyal? Do you think that they are
no,
all loyal
some
and we
listen,
make them
I'm not talking
unloyal?
about just cheating. I'm talking about like, let's all right, look, if it comes to me and your family, or even me and my family, I want you to be loyal to me,
Mhm.
because I'm gonna be loyal to you before my family, because you are my family now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's me and you, and that's what I'm talking about. I want that loyalty, because it's happened where my sisters have taken, you know, my ex's side, and it kind of broke us as a family up. You know what I mean?
But if you respect them, we've heard you say you respect your sisters,
Oh,
strong black
absolutely,
women or whatever.
absolutely.
So you don't think possibly they're right about what they're saying? You
Um,
just saying have my back regardless because you're my
yes,
sister.
but and in the situation, they weren't right. It was like it. But even if they were, let's just say,
Mhm.
still like, no. I mean, listen, I understand criticism. I can take constructive criticism well. So if they were right, I would, all right, but the way they go about it was like grimy. You know what I mean?
That means they liked her. They must have really liked her.
It wasn't even. It wasn't
Or
even.
like brainwash at some
Yeah, it
point
wasn't even
too.
that. It's like a whole different story that I don't want to really get into.
Got
But
it.
so, Steph, if you had one wish, relationship wise, what would it be?
I feel like I'm living my wish right now. I am single and I'm stress free. Like I don't feel like
Hmm.
this generation is full of shit, like men. Sorry guys, but they like there's no loyal men out there.
I
Like
feel like
I
female,
don't.
y'all be picking and choosing though. Like,
No,
like for
no, no.
instance,
Y'all pick and choose when y'all want to be loyal.
you think
Yes.
it's possible? It's possible. I feel like with females, it's like you say, "Oh, men full of shit, this and that," but it'll be somebody who will come and holler, come with the right
Mm-hmm.
game, whatever, and he's just not physically or certain things about
Or
him.
emotionally available. Too.
Nah, because he's coming with the emotional availableness is
Okay.
because he's coming, not even that. He's emotionally available, but he's not what you want as far as the look, certain type of, but this dude right here will probably give you everything, no cheating, whatever, off the strength of
Yeah, because women want everything.
Right,
They want everything.
as soon as somebody come, I'm sorry,
no, you
cut you
good.
off.
You're good.
I don't even want to say, we dark, so I'm always gonna be for the dark skin brothers. Light eyes. It's,
Nah,
look
not
at like,
necessarily.
come on,
Women
like,
don't.
No.
Women
come
don't
on.
really care for that no more, because that don't get you
It's
none.
how you treat
You don't
Yeah,
a
think?
because like,
girl,
no,
like
honestly, like,
how you approach me is
yeah,
first impression, best impression. Like,
Oh yeah.
women don't
yeah.
care for that no more. There's no more colorism really anymore.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Because like you're gonna have a beautiful baby no matter what. You know what I mean? Because like,
I feel me personally, I see a lot of light skinned girls or whatever. Like, I feel like I respect like dark on dark relationships, light on light, or whatever. But like, you
listen,
always see
I
a
like my
light skinned
chocolate
girl.
man.
I don't believe in colorism. Like I don't care. I don't go for light skin, or I don't care for that. I
Mhm.
care for nice body, a good personality. Now that I'm older, like the personality has to click.
Mm-hmm,
It's got to click,
mm-hmm.
and the cool vibe is everything. You know what I mean?
Is there a better race of females that you have caught a better vibe with over the years?
Um, Black and Spanish, but it's not to say that, but just because they understand me more, it's Caucasian girl can have the same thing. There's no different. I just never found that.
Yeah.
you
Mhm.
know Same thing with any other type of female, Indian, Chinese. It's just I just never found it. I don't say they don't exist, because I know they exist. I've seen it, but it just wasn't for me.
That's beautiful. The two different races and
Oh,
that's
you like those
I
type
like
of
seeing it. I
relationships?
like seeing it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's different.
Sometimes I be wondering when I see like say
Like an
black and
Asian,
Chinese,
yeah,
what was the game? What was the connect? What was the game? What was the
yeah.
connection
Mm-hmm.
there? Especially if that person is not urban. Like you got an urban guy and then a girl who's not into like urban stuff. Like where the connection
Yeah,
was there.
where did y'all come to a
See,
common
a lot of the
ground?
times, a lot of like different races like black men because of our culture. They like hip hop, they like Afro beats, they like
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is pertaining to our culture, and they feel like having a black guy will bring them closer to it.
Mhm.
And that's all right, but that shouldn't be the reason why you want that person, because that will never work out. it's got to be based on, that's one part of it. It's a vibe. But then now, can this person, you know, take care of me, protect me, love me for who I am, all that other stuff has to come with it. So, you get that one thing, you get that vibe check, it's cool.
Have you seen any black girls, like certain black girls, be mad because of a black man being in an interracial relationship?
Come on, bro. All the time. You see that all the time.
Even if I see it, I just want to just chat about it and figure it out. Like,
but
why?
there is now I don't want to say this without a black woman being in here, but it's a double standard. And it's on the woman's side where when they see a black guy with someone out of the culture or the race, they got something to say. They got something, but when it's a white guy and a black woman, or a Chinese guy or someone else and a black woman, oh, go ahead, sis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking
but
about.
that's from the female.
And I've
from
seen
the female say that.
I've seen a female say the same thing about me dating a white girl, and then when she's seen a black woman dating a white girl, oh, okay, sis, go ahead.
Yeah, because
like,
what it is. They're looking now because they're looking at it like, oh, automatically.
Yeah.
She found the credit good. She found the good life.
Not even that. Just like, okay, and I understand, all races need to be loved, everybody, and love your own kind. I love my sisters. Trust me, I love black women, but it's not because I have a fetish for white girls. Don't think that, I don't have a fetish for Asians or Latinos. It's not a fetish. It's if I like someone's vibe, if they're beautiful, that's what I'm gonna go for. Right. So that's a big misconception. And like, I don't like how, you get called, oh, this nigga is a coon or he's sell out and all that. Bro, it's just a vibe.
Do you still have high standards?
Do I have high standards? I would like to think so. Yeah, absolutely.
You ain't gonna have no
into the liquor.
Right? Like, oh shit, you know what? As far as somebody I want to be with, yes, my standards are high.
No, but as far as anything, like,
just
because there was a time in my life where I lived at in the world, the DMV in Virginia, where I love. They like say PG County in Maryland. They call it Pretty Girl County. You know what I'm saying? You go to the mall, you really be like, damn. Like
that's why they call it PG.
It's Prince George's County or whatever, but PG County, they flipped it.
Oh, okay.
There's places that I've been in the world where it's like, yo, the whole town looks good. Like, damn, like generations of good looking women. You dig?
Yeah.
So when you come from that in high school and certain places or whatever, you never had to date an ugly girl. Ugly. Yeah. There's girls who I remember growing up or whatever, people looking at them like, she's a goer. That's what they used to call it, or she's this and that. And she was bad. And when I look back, I'm like, damn, you playing. And then even now, they grow up. You see the gram, things that keep us connected that wouldn't have before this stuff came out. You looking at her like, damn, I was looking at her like, she was, down and out. So I'm just wondering, like, if you did, lower your standards a little bit, whatever the case, what happens if you connect?
Yeah, but like what you said was, if a whole like town of beautiful people, that's subjective, that's someone's opinion of it. You can think someone's beautiful and I can say, yo, that girl's hideous, but something in you that sees, beauty in her, and I could be like, yo, what are you looking at? Like,
is there somebody you think is beautiful that you've heard others say is ugly or don't look that good?
You know what's funny?
Let's say a celebrity, of course, because we don't know.
Okay. No, because I was gonna say, like, personally, like, there's been girls I dated and where guys are like, girl, like, she's not all that, but then they be trying to holler
behind the
scenes. They be trying to holler.
Those are not your man.
No, yeah, it just be peaceful. Yeah, of course. But it's like, it's funny because like, and it's like I don't know what it's called, but like, there's like an attraction to something that someone else has. I forgot what it's called. Stockholm? No, that's not Stockholm. That's not Stockholm. There's something where it's an attraction. There's a term for it. There's an attraction to somebody else's girl, and she's not even bad, but like just because she's someone else's girl,
or like how you guys treat each other in public, like, oh, I want to have that. You know how people be like couple goals or whatever.
Niggas be doing that shit, like, though.
Dude want to steal your girl, and he
never holler at her until happy.
Or there's something that he sees, like, you're happy,
that means
and
he's
he wants that,
and he wants.
It happens with girls too.
Were you happy? He's like, oh,
Yes.
he's happy.
It
I
happens
want
with
what you
females a
want.
lot too. Like they'll be like, "Yo, I'll steal this nigga. Like I'll take him." You know, I
Definitely.
want
But
him.
look, if
And
you
that's how girls turn into side bitches and guys turn into side guys. And
so if you dealing with a girl, right? Because situation like this came up and the person actually be funny, like, yeah, so you're gonna talk about this on your show. I'm like, who knows if it comes up?
do it.
And so just so happen it comes up, whatever. But like if you if there's a female who you feeling on whatever level, sexual level, whatever, and she's dealing with somebody, but the person she's dealing with is with somebody, and you may know them, to go holler at her. Of course, you don't want to say to the person like, "Oh, you should fuck with me because this person fucks with somebody," because that's kind of hating on the next man or whatever. Of course, that's hating on the next man, but you just continuing to kick your game. You know the person, but it's like, is that foul? Like for somebody to holler at your shorty and you ain't wifing it?
So wait, hold on.
Let the
'Cause
birds
I
fly.
feel like I personally experienced this. So
I know what
listen.
you mean.
So
I know what you
I
mean.
went out. Okay, so I used to talk to this guy back in college. College days, cool. He was a Kappa brother. You see those fraternity
Mhm.
big dogs or whatever. So I was just like, he's a fuck boy. I'm not gonna even pay attention to him. But I want to see what he's about. So I program my mind where I'm just like, we just having sex, cool.
Mhm.
So we had sex. When we came to the city, we would link up, and either I go home with him or he come home with me, whatever. Fast forward, we stopped talking. Cool. Then I met another guy, and getting to know him, and we went on a trip together. And then he ended up finding out that that's his man's. Like
Mhm.
they are close to this day.
They shouldn't be. I wouldn't be
Right.
tight though.
So he was like, yo, I don't know what to do. Like, I used to be just a regular chick for him,
Mhm.
but he's trying to wife me. So he's like, I don't want to lose my brother, like my boy, but I'm really feeling Stephanie. Like,
He,
so
he
it
he
was
should go for
just
the wife though. If that's what he's
right.
because
But
the
it
other
looked
dude.
wrong because to this day they're cool. Like they work in
Mhm.
the same building. They kick it together. They have group chats together. They work out
But
together.
the other dude though was just trying to just make it a continuous, just a fuck piece,
I don't
good
know if he's
good
putting stuff in
vibes.
his head like, yo, that was just a fling for me. Like, go ahead, do you, bro.